What if I told you that banks done need to steal your money? Because the system is designed so your own brain does most of the work for them. Not through force, not through fraud, but through psychology. Every swipe, every notification, every limited time offer. None of these are accidents. They are built around predictable human behavior, especially how we react to ease, fear, and short-term pleasure. Behavioral economists have known this for decades. When spending feels easier, people spend more, even if they promise themselves they won't. Here's the uncomfortable question most people avoid. If financial systems are so advanced, data-driven, and intelligent, why do you still feel behind, even when your income increases? Think about this. You open your banking app just to check your balance. That's all. Within seconds, you're shown a higher credit limit, a new offer, or a reminder of how eligible you are. It feels like progress. It feels like trust. It feels like freedom. But what if it isn't? What if it is simply the system responding to a very old human weakness? When people are given more room, they almost always expand into it. Before we go deeper, pause for a second. If you've ever felt confused, guilty, or stressed about money, without being able to explain exactly why, you're not broken, you're not lazy, and you're not bad with money, you're reacting exactly the way human brains tend to react in environments engineered for spending, not saving. And if you want more content that breaks down the psychology behind money, power, and control, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Money Mind, because what comes next is the part most people never hear. Let me explain this with a realistic, concrete story. A woman I know started with one credit card. She used it carefully. She paid every bill on time. No missed payments, no problems. The bank noticed and rewarded her with a higher limit. She felt proud, responsible, successful. What she didn't notice was the slow shift that followed. Her spending didn't increase because she suddenly needed more things. It increased because her brain quietly recalibrated what felt normal. This is a concept from behavioral economics called mental accounting. Your mind doesn't treat money as one objective number. It divides it into categories: safe, spendable, available. So when a bank raises your limit, your brain doesn't hear debt. It hears permission. You don't feel reckless. You feel allowed. That's the trap. Another powerful design choice financial systems rely on is removing the pain of paying. Cash is uncomfortable. You physically see it leave your hand. Your brain registers loss. But cards, apps, one-tap payments, they soften that signal. Multiple experiments in behavioral science show the same pattern. When the payment feels easier, people spend more, even when income stays the same. This isn't about intelligence. It's about sensation. The less pain you feel, the weaker your self-control becomes. And notice where friction exists. Not when you spend, but when you try to cancel, dispute, or opt out. That's not accidental design. That's incentive-based design. Now look at how balances are shown. Financial interfaces don't highlight what you should spend. They highlight what's available. That number doesn't ask about rent. It doesn't care about emergencies. It doesn't care about future you. It only whispers one question: why not now? This taps directly into present bias, the tendency to value immediate comfort more than long-term stability. Your brain is wired to prioritize today. Interfaces are built to feed that bias, not fight it. Then come rewards, points, cashback, miles. They feel like free money. But here's the reality most ads never mention. Rewards dawn to make undisciplined people rich. They make them spend more than they otherwise would have. Yes, disciplined users can benefit. But systems are built for averages, not for the disciplined few. Behavioral research shows that incentives often encourage spending multiples higher than the reward itself, enough to quietly shift behavior without people realizing it. Not because people are stupid, but because incentives change behavior. And then there's fear. Low balance alerts, urgent emails, red warning colors. Fear narrows thinking. When your brain enters survival mode, long-term planning shuts down. You react instead of reflect. Calm people question fees. Anxious people don't. That's why emotional pressure works, and why it's used constantly. The biggest illusion financial systems sell is convenience disguised as care. We're here for you. We want to help. But their business model depends on interest, late fees, and impulsive behavior. If everyone suddenly became disciplined, delayed gratification, and avoided unnecessary debt, the system would lose billions. So the system isn't broken. It's working exactly as designed. Now let's talk about solutions. Real ones. Not motivation, not hustle. Behavioral defense. First, create friction where the system removes it. Delay non-essential purchases by 24 hours. If you can't wait a day, you're not making a decision, you're reacting. Second, stop using available balance as guidance. Decide your spending limits before opening the app. Third, separate money mentally and physically. One account for bills, one for spending, one you don't touch. Fourth, turn off non-essential notifications. A financial system should not be managing your emotions. Most importantly, stop asking, "Can I afford this?" Start asking, "Why do I want this right now?" That single question interrupts the psychological loop these systems rely on. Money problems aren't just about income, they're about awareness. Once you see the patterns, they lose power. And that's dangerous, not for you, but for the systems that profit from you staying unaware. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is awareness forming. Drop a comment and tell me which financial behavior you've noticed in your own life. And if this reminded you of someone, share it, because now you know. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.